All right, so I bought a TV, Black Friday deal. It's a Vizio QLED TV. It's pretty decent. Reason I got it, it's got HomeKit, and that's what we're all about here. It's for inside my bedroom, but it's kind of low. I have this old TV stand that's, actually I'm gonna give to my daughter, but I wanna hang this on the wall kind of high, but I don't want a cord hanging down, so what do? How do you hide the wires? I hate seeing wires, so today, I got this kit, I just bought it at Home Depot, but it is an outlet that there's an outlet below here that I'm gonna bring up the wall so we can plug this in. Now this also has a hole, run Ethernet through there, and that's where it would pop out and go into the back of the TV, or say an HDMI cable if you had a DVD player or whatever you had. I'm gonna show you how to hide the wires so you don't see anything, so there's gonna be nothing there. If we get rid of this cabinet, it'll just be a floating TV. It's kind of cool. So first I need to move the TV out of the way. Let's get rid of all this other stuff too. That was easy. So right here is the outlet that we're gonna bring up the wall quite a bit. But first thing, I'm going to mount the TV. I'm gonna take the, one of the boxes that was over here. That's the TV mount. I'm gonna put that up where I want it. Then I can run this outlet up higher above that bracket so it's not gonna be hanging too low. You kinda wanna plan things out based off of the TV that you purchased. This I don't really need. The TV's Wi-Fi, and being this close, we're not gonna have a connection issue. We have a fast enough connection here anyway. I don't need to run an Ethernet cable up the wall. All right, just a quick overview of any wall mount. You have the bars that attach to the TV. It depends on where it is on the TV. Some are down here, some are in the middle, some hang from the top. They're all different. But usually you have something that hangs on the TV and then something that goes on the wall. I've just attached everything here. And now this one allows it to slide back and forth. What you want to do is, I like to set this up here, and then I can measure where the top of this goes. I can measure exactly where the top of the TV is, and so I know where the middle of the TV is. That way I can put the TV exactly where I want off of this bracket. Now the next step is to find studs, and I find the easiest way to find a stud is with a magnet, because there's a screw. Well, you always know there's a stud in the middle here, so you just find where one of the screws are, and a magnet will stick right to that, a high-powered magnet, so I know there's a stud right here, and there happens to be a stud right over here. If we put this up here, I'm just going to raise it up high, the middle is there, and the stud sticks out over the edge. Well, the good thing about these is they slide back and forth, so I'm going to cheat this over a little bit, and then we'll just center the TV on the wall, not the bracket. So now that the bracket is on the wall, it's secure, it's not going anywhere. There is a template that's inside the directions. One just like this one. You cut it out, and then you can place it where you want to, trace around it, and that's the hole you're going to cut. So what you want to make sure is there's the power. We're going to put over the center is where this is going to be. We're going to put this kind of center. We know that the TV is 16 inches above this, so we can bring it down as low as we want to, making sure we're straight above that electrical line. All right, so they do make a drywall saw. Wow, say that 4 times fast. They do make a drywall saw that'll cut this very easily. That's basically what I have here. This is a reciprocating saw blade that is really it's a big tooth, and that's pretty much what it is. I've got some gloves, I can hold on to this, I can poke this through, it's very thick. I'll have a link down below for this, the kit, and a regular saw that will do this as well. No treasure. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to shut off power to this, pull this out, attach the wire, which I have this right here, it's 12 gauge wire, and then we'll bring the rest up here. I don't need a wire fish, this is a big enough hole, we'll be able to find it. And then we'll just have some extra hanging out, because then the rest will be stuffed into the wall once we put this in there. But we're going to attach to that, but we need power off first so we do not get electrocuted. And if you're uncomfortable doing electrical work, do not do this yourself. Hire an electrician or an uncle that is very familiar with electricity. Don't do something that you're not supposed to do, or don't do something that you're not comfortable doing, because that's how you get hurt. Once you think you found the right breaker, you need a tester. So this would let me know if the power was still to it. This would light up. Or you can touch the two lines on the side. The gold is the hot, the silver is the neutral. So we know the power's off. Now we're gonna pull this out. All right, and what we have in here is, again, I can touch this because the power's out. We have power going in and going out, so it looks like there's power running up somewhere else. And then all the ground wires are stuck together here. So what we're gonna have to do is tie in to each side of here, since we don't have any other way to go. And then we're gonna have to pop up through here and get the wire up there. All right, so the wire's up top, and we just need enough here to connect. Expose the wire. We're gonna have to curl these around so we get a little extra. Once again, if you're not comfortable doing electrical work, don't just watch it on YouTube, call an electrician. The ground will just tie into this ground here. And all you're doing is matching up colors. Tuck the ground back in and put the screw back in. Make sure nothing is touching those, and we're all set with down here. All right, so we have the wire sticking out of the wall, and then we have all the pieces here. We have the outlet, we have the box, and then we have the wall plate. This is basically just a cover plate, but this has to go on last. What we're gonna do first is run the wire inside this box, attach this to this, and then this whole piece attaches to the back side of this plate. Now there's other ones that fit in through the first, where you attach this to the wall first, and then you bring this to the outside. I think it's either way, it's a good system. All right, the first thing we need to do, strip this wire, get the ends ready, and then we attach this to the back of the plate. It's kind of a little awkward this way. Then all we do, we set this in place and then screw these tight. Well, that's flapping this arm up and sandwiching in between, and it's gonna hold it in place. Now a keen eye will notice that that is a different outlet than what it came with. I ran a 12 gauge wire through the wall here, and 12 gauge doesn't fit through here. Probably a 14 gauge would fit through here. All I had was a 12. I didn't go out and buy any more because I thought it would work. Well, this outlet doesn't allow for the screws on the side, so I couldn't round those over. This one does, so I was able to just swap it out. No one's ever gonna see that except for everyone that watches this video, and you're not gonna see it behind the TV at all. That's covered up. I'm still not gonna be able to touch those hot spots at all. We do still have the hole back here if we need to bring any wires up here. I went and turned the power back on, and I'll show you. Hopefully, there we go, we got power. So now we just have to hang the TV up and then clean up all this mess. When you're doing some drywall work, you get a messy floor. You gotta clean that up before the wife sees it. And you know, with these TVs now, they're not that heavy anymore. So this is a 58-inch TV, but it's actually not too bad. All right, we got the TV on the wall. Now we gotta plug it in. So here is the TV mount. I have it tipped a little bit, so when we're watching in bed, because it is a little bit higher, we'll be able to see it really nice. These cords I'm going to tuck up underneath. These are what lock the bottom in place. If you pull those, then it releases the bottom, and then you can see from this side as well. So we see no wires underneath, which is, I love not seeing any wires. Of course, I'm going to tuck those away. You guys want to see the TV on?
I love it every time it's commercial air. I get to drink another Mountain Dew.
This is the Vizio TV. I got a Black Friday deal. It has a menu system along with a bunch of apps, Apple TV, which is really nice. We use YouTube TV. You can go right to that and start watching YouTube TV. Well, once I sign into it. Again, this is new. At the top, it has AirPlay. So anything on my phone, I can actually stream to this, the bedroom TV. Set up HomeKit. So we're gonna set this up in HomeKit right now. Go to my HomeKit, hit the plus button, add accessory. It's gonna find, it says TV, and we're done. That was it, bedroom TV. So in HomeKit here, we're going to select master bedroom, continue, And we can have it set to go to a certain input, and you can have it have automations. But a TV, I don't want any automations. We're just gonna have it off. And then this way, I'll be able to, I'm going to set up in my nighttime scene, add or remove, and I'm going to TV, we want done. And we want the TV off at nighttime. So now when I say goodnight, it'll turn everything off. I think that's pretty cool. That way you don't have to worry about a time or anything. It just does it. So now even our TV is controlled with HomeKit. I think that's really cool. Plus you still have at the top of the remote all the Netflix stuff and all those things. So this is a pretty good picture on the TV, on a Vizio TV. Vizio's not known for having the best quality, but for a bedroom, I think it's perfect. We're going to be able to throw some stuff up here from our phones even and see it on a bigger screen, which is great. I would say go out and get it right now, but I got it as a Black Friday deal. I think this was $3.99 when it was normally $6.50. So a great deal on Black Friday. You might be able to still get it. I bought it at Costco. But again, this video is all about hiding the wires. And really the TV, setting up HomeKit on a TV, which is really cool. It's the first TV I've purchased that has HomeKit enabled in it. And I can say, hey Siri, turn off the master bedroom TV.
Done.
There you go. So really cool. If you're not comfortable doing electrical work yourself, please find a friend that does, or hire an electrician. It's not that much money to run those wires or anything like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.